Shaders are back. Kind of. So you know what that means. Oh, we got shaders! We got shaders! Yes, and we got... Oh. What is wrong with my... What is that in the horizon? Okay, well, shaders are buggy, but they're back. I think we can all say that this is a most wondrous occasion. Hello, Zombie Pigman. You're my friend now. Shaders are back, everyone. And this episode, we're going to be making our starter base, and it's going to look amazing, especially with the shaders now. Look at those sun rays, the beauty. At least that's not glitched. I mean, this, I don't know what all this is. It's like a dome encircling me. I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. Still no replay mod, sadly, but we are definitely gonna get this thing done, and I am so excited to finally be making it. I've been spending the last couple of days, obviously making my amethyst farm video, and also collecting a ton of resources. We already had all of this that we're going to be using, and we've got all of this now. So yeah, this is going to be an absolutely phenomenal. Oh my god, I'm just so happy that we've got shaders back. BSL, best shader, no lie. Okay, Silders and Seuss are probably up there, but honestly, having shaders back, however weird that is, you know, whatever. Shaders are back, baby. Okay, so at the time of recording that last clip, I hadn't quite finished getting all of my materials together. This is what it looks like. I've got a good match of colours, lots and lots of colours here, also a good amount of greys, some lighting, and of course some blocks of amethyst that are going to go really well with these different magenta and pink stained glass. Once we've woken up, we'll start building. I'll see you then. Okay, so a lot of progress has been made here. I've got in almost all of the wood. I have just a little circle, a big circle to do here rather. I am going to have to strip all of this wood, which Flash Monster is going to help me with, hence his presence. And honestly, it will probably help with the gradient a bit more if it's all stripped anyway, because they all have a closer colour when stripped than when not stripped. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to get the final circle in for the frame, and then we can get on to the next step. Well, everything is all stripped, and I got the final bits of the framework in. This is looking awesome, and I don't know if I showed it, but these custom sized portals are really useful. It's a vanilla tweak data pack. Again, not sponsored, whatever. This thing looks awesome, and if you stand in the very center here, as Flash Monster pointed it out to me, spinning around, you get like a... It's really weird, but it just... I don't know, it looks cool. Sorry for anyone who gets motion sickness, that was probably not a good idea to watch that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is looking. I'm probably gonna get the second layer of stuff up tomorrow in real life because it's pretty late now and I have other stuff to do. So I guess I'll get back to you guys when that's done. Oh my god, this has taken me an age, and from the inside, okay, I get it, it may not look the best, but from the outside, this thing looks pretty damn cool. I'm going to permit myself to go into spectator mode. I think that's okay. I'm not cheating or anything by doing this. This thing looks awesome, and I still have a lot of details to get in. I've got lighting that's going to go on this green ring. I'm going to have glass in this middle bit. I did already start putting some glass in on these corners here that I think looks quite nice. Overall, the gradient isn't super well executed, but god, the number of times I ran out of materials was nuts. When building these sort of things, in creative at the very least, I practice it. I practice how I make it. I go through the whole process. I usually only make a quarter and then I paste it by rotating it around. Copy and paste it with World Edit, and that usually works out, and then I can use the /count command, which gives me how much I'll need of each material. And the problem is, with this one, given there's no world edit currently for 1.17, and I updated the world that I made this on to 1.17, I had no way of being able to count, so I kind of had to guess, and it turns out my counting skills are absolutely rubbish. Wow, you can't really see, you can kind of just see kelp. So I ended up running out of stuff loads and loads of times. But yeah, this has taken a long time. I've probably spent around 10 hours on it so far, because it's a pretty complicated build in terms of all the placings of the blocks, and getting all these the right way around, these stripped logs the right way around, was a pain at the beginning, but I got through it. So I'm going to start getting the interior done, and then I think probably this episode maybe I can move in. Honestly, I can go from my first base and move all my stuff in to this area back here. This is the side where there are going to be lots of chests and everything. And all these torches will be gone, all those torches up there will be gone. But first, before I do that, I do need to get a sheep farm going, because this is going to require a lot of carpet to spawn-proof this entire thing. That's my main objective. I don't want stuff spawning, and currently at night these ledges here are absolute treasure troves for mobs to spawn on, and it is horrendous how many spawn. I was walking at the top, having a look at it after having finished it, and a creeper was there, and I didn't even see it, and it almost blew up on me. I was so scared that it was going to blow up. I didn't see it because it blended perfectly with this green here. Especially at night, it was actually pretty difficult to see. So in the end, I'm really happy with this. I'm glad I got the custom portals thing in, because otherwise the portals would have ruined the entire build. You'd be able to see them jutting out to like here, have this like square thing here, and otherwise I'm gonna carry on getting on with the details. Now, it's not finished. I've spent probably around, well, we're nearing like 15 hours at this point on it. It's not finished on the outside, it's not finished on the inside, but it's a start. Yeah, from the outside, I'd just like to preface, before we go on the inside, I am no Scar or no B00 100 or no Green. I'm not a good builder, okay? I just place things and hope it works. And with this build, I've really been trying to push myself to try out new things, and I guess it's been going okay. I've learnt to get to grips with stuff always not looking perfect and clean and cut and modern, and I'm sort of trying to move towards a more traditional style of building in Minecraft that will hopefully help me get better at building overall. From the outside, pretty big and imposing. Also, when it comes to the interior, also I'm no B00 or any of the greatest builders you can imagine. Pixel Riffs, Pearlescent Moon, anyone. It's just a lot of light. a lot of light. But I really like these arches, how they come round, almost like these arches, but slightly bigger, so it feels like you're going into more of an open space. We've got lots and lots of terrain in here, and there isn't much terrain change in the center, it was more in the corners. But an effect I really like about this place is that from here maybe you can almost see like a butterfly shape with these wings here, and I love how that looks. That looks great. And this is almost like a head, but maybe not the head, but something. And this middle part here, this centerpiece, which is supposed to be some sort of like beacon of a power source perhaps, or something along those lines, is inspired by a photo I saw of Good Times with Scar's magical village from the beginning of Hermitcraft Season 7, and I do remember watching the video and him making this like center power source that was basically the most important place in his village. It was where everything came together, all the paths met up, and they sort of circled around this thing. So I kind of wanted to go with a similar vibe, but he went with blue and whites, and I decided to go with magenta and pink with an amethyst crystal, a large amethyst crystal that I think looks pretty good, honestly. And over here at the back, so that's the front over there, closest to all my other stuff. Here is the sort of like meant to be a chest monster, but it's going to be organized properly, I hope. It's very unorthodox to have a sort of a storage area like this, because you'd think you'd lose and not know where anything is, and I haven't put anything in here because I still haven't finished finishing the terrain here. I kind of want to add some more Podzol if possible. I want to get some grass and stuff in so that it feels more natural. I'm going to get some ferns in, some tall ferns, all that good stuff. Maybe even some flowers, we'll see. It still has quite a way to go, but otherwise I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys like it so far. I like it so far. I have spent, if we're at 3,915 minutes, I started collecting materials at around 2,700 minutes. So that's already 1,200 minutes, that's about 20 hours. And then apart from collecting materials, building this thing has taken me maybe 11 of those hours. It's nuts how much time I've spent on this, but I'm hoping it's worth it. I'm hoping you guys like it. That's the idea. I love how it's coming so far. I love all the lighting. Usually I'm not one to enjoy, this is almost like lantern spamming, but it's much better than torch spam, and I think it comes together in a way that seems a lot more natural. I feel like I did potentially take a bit of inspiration from the inside of Mumbo Jumbo's base from last Hermitcraft season. He had a lot of these things going on, but I don't know. If that is the case, then I'm sorry, Mumbo. There's no way you'll be watching this. Minute 4,000 since the reset. Yeah, we had a reset. I've definitely spent more time on the realm than 4,000 minutes. I think I've spent around 6,000, but because for some reason the statistics reset when we updated to 1.17, and I don't know why that happened. I'm in the wrong base. In terms of the interior, there's just getting my stuff in. That's literally it. Moving in is my priority now. I'm going to be moving all my stuff in from all my different places. And I've given it a way more life. Like, the grass really helps make it seem more natural. Otherwise, it just looks a bit barren and flat. And it also somehow, sort of the different sizes give it a bit more height somehow. It makes it seem like it's more hilly than it actually is, when it's just completely flat in everywhere but the corners. I've got some of these barrels filled with stuff that's specific to them. So here I've got mini blocks, and here I have treasures. I'm not putting coal in there, it's not deserving. I just love how this looks. I've yet to finish the wool because I don't have a wool farm yet, but Flash Monster kindly gave me a bit of wool that I can dye and start getting this whole thing done. If we look here, we've got like 6 right here, and that's it. We're going to need a lot of wool, and this isn't going to be done until maybe the end of next episode in terms of just the wool. But I'll make the sheep farm as a thing for next episode. And I might also get an elytra, we'll see. Might fight the dragon, something like that. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a massive grind. There's still a lot more to come. My builds over time will be getting better and better, I hope. This has really been an eye-opener for me about texturing and landscaping inside. I really love how this sort of connects with the outdoors, even though you've got these big obstructive portals here. Make sure to subscribe. We are going for 200 by the end of the year. Make sure to like. If you did enjoy, leave a comment, and share with your friends. This was a huge undertaking, so if you do want to share it to anyone that might appreciate this sort of grind as projects go, then make sure to do that. And apart from that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.